There's an inverse relationship between privacy and usability for sure. Like for instance, as you crank that privacy knob, you take a performance hit, you take a usability hit. Think about like Bitcoin and private keys. Like we all know that having a private key is already too complicated for normal people. Like it only gets worse as you crank that privacy knob.
Yeah. So what happens was when you make something that is, say, completely private, as an administrator, which what that does is it makes it also very, very, very generic. The tubes that move that information from one person to another as you're communicating or leveraging that platform are dumb. They don't know what they're moving. They're just doing what they're told, and they have no ability to alter that in any way, shape, or form. When you start to release some of that information, such that the tubes that connect everything can parse and look at some of that information they're moving, they can then do optimization. They can do like your router, for instance. Right now, your router looks at every packet that comes through it and makes a judgment call on how it moves that packet based on who it's going to, what type of service it is, this type of stuff, right? If it can ever see that information, it can't do that optimization. And so it can only work towards it can't optimize. And so you're limiting your ability to optimize the system because you don't have information to optimize with.
That's an interesting way to look at it and think about it like that.
And so there is a trade-off. There's a fundamental trade-off to privacy. And I'm curious to see how we do things like zero knowledge that allow us sufficient optimization to have a usable thing.